Dan, how different does this week feel compared to the Six Nations week? Like you guys face Scotland regularly, but this is a World Cup. How different does it feel?
Yeah, obviously there's a lot on the line, especially this week. But I think we probably stick to the same procedures in regards to preparation. I think you can be in danger of overhyping a game or getting too feared up about an occasion. So I think realistically it's pretty similar to a test match, but obviously everyone knows that there's a lot on the line today.
We spoke to you obviously after the South Africa game about your recovery and all that. You must feel like in a much better place now that you've had that game, the half game where it was under your belt, and more training.
Yeah, definitely. To get a good 3-4 weeks now of training under the belt and half an hour of rugby is definitely just sort of got the confidence back. Feeling in a great place, probably the fittest and best condition I've been in a long time. So it was nice to have that sort of rehab window where you could focus on other things as well. So body's in a great shape.
Dan, talking to the mix zone after the South African game, you seem to intimate that you really did fear the World Cup, what's going to happen to you after the injury. Just run through that a little bit more with us, and when that might have changed then, when you started to get a little bit more optimistic on
Yeah, well, just when the event happened against the England game, I just felt that it was something that would take a good few weeks, and even chatting to the physios after, it looked like it would have taken a bit longer than, we were probably looking around 8 weeks. But I think as the week went on, it recovered really well, just even in the first week. So that kind of gave us a good window. And in fairness, everyone here gave me every chance to give me that week to make sure that we knew exactly what it was and sort of a timeline. So I think from there, once I knew that there was a chance, it was just head down and start working. And there was a good team behind me that put a lot of work into me to get me here. So, no, after the first 2 weeks, I knew that it was definitely a possibility of getting to play in the group stages anyway.
There's one more, but there's a lot of outside noise in weeks like this about permutations, about people pointing out that the tournament, All Blacks head coaches, Springboks head coaches, everything. Do you know all of that? Are you just still aware of it, or are you aware of it?
Yeah, I don't watch or read or contribute to any sports media really. I just like that as a kid. I wasn't really interested in your job really. Yeah, so no, it's just another test week for me, and I sort of focus very much so in what's going on in the camp and what people tell me within the camp. Sorry about that.
I value it. He doesn't.
Just catching up on niggles. Like it was a long season last year. Different sort of shoulder little bits or things around my hips. Just gave a good window where you could really sort of focus on the small things while I couldn't run. So I had a lot of time in the day. So just in regard of just getting every little part of the body, make sure it was 100% healthy going into which was going to be quite a long run of games. So just in that sort of aspect of just get on top of everything. Yeah, that is something that you definitely miss out on when you're not involved in trainings. Like you can throw a ball against a wall or to a target as much as you want, but just timings are going to always be the main thing that you want to get right, and you can only really find that in training. So that was one thing that was on my mind, but I put enough work in, and there was enough sort of support back home that I was able to get a few reps here and there, or even I was able to do sessions where I wasn't part of the session but just was able to throw. So throwing I thought was fine. Scrum, I was out of the scrum for a little bit, but I think I didn't lose too much in that. There was only a few weeks where I couldn't scrum, and then I think the only danger was coming back that I was too eager to overdo things, or I probably gave away 2 penalties at the weekend where I was just a bit over eager to get involved, and I just need to go back to my own process and play the game. Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, we kind of dipped in and out of it all weekend. We had a good bit of training over the weekend on Friday and Saturday, so didn't get to see a lot of the foursomes or four ball, but a good few of us sat down and watched it on Sunday, and No, it's brilliant to see, especially the two lads who came and watched us against South Africa. Shane being an extremely passionate Irish man, and it's great to see how passionate he is about Ireland, about Irish rugby, about representing Ireland. I'd be right behind him in that way. So we had a good day sort of watching it.
Dan, how big of a focus has the Lineout been over the last few days after the struggles early on against South Africa?
Nothing different. There's been no sort of new meetings or a new plan. We're very confident in our plan and in the way we sort of prepare for a Lineout. I think you're coming up against South Africa, who are one of the best defensive teams in the world. Things will go wrong. We probably didn't maybe get everything right on our part, but that's just a quick review, and there's no need to go chasing something that's not there. I think we still have full confidence in our plan and in our way of preparing. So no, I don't think it's a problem.
Okay, well, last question.
The permanation thing, obviously, you don't want to front of your mind, but is it something that the leaders will just kind of come together and just know what they need to do in case they get, like we did last weekend or the Cup weekend, like is it something that not all 23 players need to know, but a couple of players who are making the big decisions about the corner, post, all that sort of stuff? Like, is that how you manage it? That a few people are kind of the guardians of information and they make decisions, and the rest of us don't have to stress about it?
I think we're all aware of different little permutations, but yeah, no, our job is to go out and win a game. I'm sure there'll be scenarios thought out that if we do find ourselves in a situation, we know exactly what to do, and I know it'd be stupid of us not to know it going into a match. So of course everyone is fully aware of what we need to do at what time, and depending on what the scoreline is. But for us as a 15, it's definitely on the pitch. It's just win the game.